Yo, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, we're going to see how well this goes for the second day. If we don't get many people in here like we did yesterday, I'm just gonna have to get the subscription for Twitter or for X and just continue to stream that way. Which ain't a big deal. It's not a big deal, but it would be nice if people will come over to YouTube and subscribe. You know, that's the other good plus. If I do stop going to Twitter, it'll kind of force people to come over here, but I don't know if people will. That's the problem. Like, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll give it a couple minutes, let a couple people get in here, and then we'll get started. I actually did pretty good yesterday. I had a good I had a good day yesterday. I sweat VIP, so that was awesome. It's always good when you sweep VIP. I actually like today's card. Today's card's not bad. Why the Orioles and the Mets are up first? Hmm. Is this a double header possibly? It's got to be, right? Nope, no double header. Huh. So who's it go next? So it goes Orioles, Mets, Boston Astros. Yeah, that's a little weird. All right, so like I said, guys, I did good yesterday. I swept the board for VIP. So that was awesome. We went 3-0. Can't beat that. Uh Everyone else did pretty good in the outlet as well. We hit our best bet. Wait, no, we didn't because I gave the Marlins. I gave the Marlins. My free play of the day was Webb over the 17 and a half, but they ended up moving him down to a 16 and a half, I think, and it went up to like a minus 185 or something. I don't know. Someone messaged me saying something, but when I looked at it yesterday, I mean not Webb, Robbie Ray. When we looked at it yesterday on the show, it was not no minus 185, bro. Like it was maybe a move to a minus 185, but that John was not no minus 185 yesterday when we looked at it. But either way, that was my video play yesterday. So we hit six in a row. So that's awesome to see. Yeah, we're just back on fire. That's I don't think we ever even really left being on fire. Like this has just been a month of straight profit. I wish I had a little more money to bet with than what I've had this month because I've been absolutely killing it. And I don't see it stopping. I'm seeing the board really well today as well. So hold on, my bad guys. It looks like I'm having some connection issues. Not quite sure what's really going on here. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Because it looks like my phone is tripping a little bit. What's up, Prolific, man? Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Prolific. Yo, if you guys can go to Twitter and retweet my post. I doubt we're gonna I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try to drop it again. But shit happens. All right, let's just get started. Hopefully, we'll be back on Twitter tomorrow, but I'm not worried about it. If you can't come over to YouTube and listen to the show, then that's on you. I ain't too worried about it. I'm not rushing to get premium. I mean, that's just more money I got to pay out for a show I do for free. But I love doing it. I love doing it. And StreamYard's pretty expensive as well. StreamYard is $19 a week. All right, let's get it. First game we got the Orioles and the Mets. We got the Orioles coming in at a plus 114 today. We got the Mets at a minus 135. We got a total of 8.5 here. It looks like the Mets are bringing out Sean Manaea. And then we got Cole Irvin taking the mound for the Orioles. Guys, this is a big Orioles spot here. Yesterday we were on the Orioles. Today we're going to be on the Orioles. The first game we were on the Mets. Let's see if we can call this whole series correct. Manaea has not been bad. He hasn't. I'll give him his flowers. He has not been bad, but he has not been good neither. Right? Like he has been hit or miss. Now Mets, they have backed him up recently. So in his starts, the Mets have backed him up because the Mets are 4-1 in Manaea's last five starts. But in his last 10 innings, which for Manaea, that's probably two starts, right? Two games for Manaea. In his last 10 innings, I mean, he gave up 6 earned runs. He gave up 6 walks. That's just not great for me. Um, I don't quite understand what happened here because I was pretty sure that we were supposed to see uh Eflin today, but I guess not. Unless I'm correct and this is somehow a doubleheader later, but I don't know. But either way, I do like the Orioles here at plus money. I don't know what happened to because I swore we were supposed to see Sean Manaea today. I mean, thought we were supposed to see Eflin here, but let me see. Nah, it's Irvin everywhere. I don't know where I got that from, man. I swore I seen it last night when I did my book though. If anyone listening, if they seen which one called on their thing, let me know. If y'all seen so he did. No, he got swapped out for Eflin. I knew I seen him last night. I knew I seen Eflin last night on the roster. So this is a huge difference between Eflin and Irvin. We definitely have to readjust here because everything I was backing on the Orioles was because of Eflin. I love backing Eflin. He's one of my favorite starters to back. But if he's not coming in and we're getting Cole Irvin instead, that's kind of a problem for me. Because Irvin is not much of a K guy, and if you're not striking the Mets out right now, well, you're obviously putting them on base, and they're running the bases extremely well. This actually might have to be towards the Mets here. I like Sean Manaea's numbers against the Orioles. He's got a nice K%, high walk rate, and Manaea's always walked a lot of batters, guys. That's just something he does. He always walked a lot of batters. But you look at his pitch plate appearances. And his batting average, it's extremely good. His xWOBA is fantastic. He only has an opponent batting average of a 176, and he has an xWOBA of 267. We know the Orioles are hitting the ball extremely well. They always have this year. But I don't know how I feel with these two lefties coming on the board. With Eflin coming out of the game, that really kind of throws a stick in my spark. So we're going to have to just kind of fall back on this one a little bit. I am leaning Mets now. I am leaning Mets now. I do got a couple batters for you guys against Irvin because we know Irvin, man. This guy, he could come out and have a good start, but he also gets hit a lot. And that's my problem with Irvin. He can keep the ball on the ground, but I don't like any pitcher that is not getting a lot of strikeouts against the Mets right now because the Mets are literally, if you ain't striking them out, you're putting them on base with the Mets right now, and that's just how they're winning games. Uh, Vientos is probably in a very Mark Vientos. He's probably in a really good spot today. That's my righty on lefty in this game against Irvin. He's only seen him twice. He's got one single, one double. Uh, he's got one single, one double. So I'm going to be looking at Vientos today for hits, runs, RBIs. I think it's a really good spot for him. We're not going to take his home run here. But I do think he definitely brings in someone or gets across home. Definitely will probably get on base today. So he will get on base today. So I definitely like Mark Vientos here. If you're looking at anyone for like a power hitter in this game, I think Santander went yard yesterday. So maybe he's coming around a little bit. Dude, what is going on with my internet, man? This shit is crazy. But yeah, he's probably coming around a little bit, so I would look at him. Once my internet gets back up, I'll see where Pete Alonso is. But no, I'm not loving Pete Alonso. I don't like his numbers here really. All right, so it looks like it's gonna be Vantos for me. Hits, runs, RBIs, and that's about it. Who the is Torrens? Luis Torrens is a righty on lefty matchup, and his numbers are not terrible. If you can get Luis Torrens for a hit today, that looks like a really good play. But I'm not. Y'all are probably going to tear me up in the comments. But who the fuck is this? Who is Luis Torrens? I don't know who that is, bro. Am I tripping right now? He's in the line. I mean, Torrens is in the lineup, home run, everything. How come I don't know who this is? Am I tripping, bro? Like, who the fuck is this guy? I don't know, bro. I have no idea. Mike, man, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, see, Prolific just said it. Nemo, Ventos, and Torrens. All their numbers are popping up. I mean, we're looking at the same thing here, Prolific. Their numbers are popping up. They're going to be popping up on any stat sheet you look at. But who is Torrens? Like, who the fuck is Torrens? All right, so he's an ex-Yankee. I ain't even finding much on this guy. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's see where we're getting him for a hit at today. That's so funny, bro. I don't know who the fuck Torrens is. So he's at a minus 180. Give me Torrens for a hit today. And you know what's scary? They got him in the double home. They got him in his home run thing. They got him in the double home run chance on DraftKings. So Torrens makes the home run double chance over a lot of guys that start on a regular basis today, which is kind of a red flag to me. So you know what? Keep an eye on Torrens today, people. All right, keep an eye on Torrens today. I might have to find a way to back him somehow here. His hit is a really good look. I love his hit. If you can parlay his hit with someone, I love his hit at a minus 180. I'm thinking maybe Cowser or someone like that, maybe Gunnar Henderson, Bader. I mean, these are all good options to parlay with Luis Torrens today. I love it. So watch Torrens go yard today. All right, guys. Maybe a sprinkle. It's at +8. So we're getting them at +800 to go yard. Why not? Give me a little sprinkle on Torrens for a home run. I find it very odd that he's in the double chance home run today. But I like it. All right. That's what I got for this one, man. Looks like we're bouncing off the Orioles here because no Eflin. I would have loved if Eflin started, but I should have known something was up when I came on here and seen them lines because them lines were a lot different than yesterday. So I should have known that something was up when we were getting plus money for the Orioles and Eflin, right? So, and I told you guys the other day, remember I told you guys the other day about the Orioles being in the underdog role. Yesterday, I mean the first game versus the Mets, they were an underdog and they lost. That made it 7 straight games as an underdog that the Orioles lost, I believe. So I'm just putting that out there. Unless they were an underdog last night, I'm not sure. But I think my numbers are right. All right, let's keep it moving, guys. We got the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros today. Today's card is very difficult because a lot of starting pitching is up in the air. At least it was this morning, and it really was last night. Half of my notes, guys, I don't have any starting pitchers on. So I'm going to be going off of starting pitching today with you guys in the space. All right, so we got the Red Sox playing the Astros. We got the Red Sox coming in at a plus 114. We got the Astros at a minus 135. We got a total of 8.5 here, slightly favored to the over in this one at a minus 115. We got Cooper Criswell taking the mound for the Red Sox. And then, yes, the man with the plan is back. Justin Verlander is taking the mound today for the Astros. That's right. Y'all heard me. Papa Verlander's back. Verlander's back from injury. But before he got hurt, I mean, guys, before he got hurt, was Verlander really pitching well? Nah, man, he wasn't. He wasn't pitching well before he got hurt. I don't think he's going to pitch well when he comes back here. I mean, he did look extremely good in his rehab starts. I did look up his numbers last night. His rehab starts and his rehab numbers, they looked really good. Um, and to be fair, Verlander is the much better option than trying to back Criswell. All right. He really is. Criswell, he just gave up 6 earned runs in his last start. He only went 3 innings in that start. I mean, this could be another high scoring game that we get here. I mean, seriously. I mean, the Red Sox have been playing in a shit ton of high scoring games. Criswell is not a good option. Justin Verlander is coming back from injury, and even before the injury, he was struggling. Now his rehab starts do look better, but your first game back from injury, and you're going up against a Red Sox team that their bats are literally on fire when they walk to the plate. So I don't know if this is the best spot for Verlander to come back today. I mean, like I said, rehab starts and MLB starts against a Red Sox team that can't miss is a big difference. So I think I'm going to play it safe in this one. We're going to look at some player props here and take the over here. I'm leaning Astros. I'm leaning Astros, but it's just a small lean. It's only because I prefer Verlander over Criswell any day of the week. But like I said, I haven't been a fan of Verlander really this year at all, even before injury. All right, so let's look into some batters here in this one. What are you guys thinking, man? I mean, there's been some hot batters that we could talk about here for the Red Sox. Um, and Verlander is a righty. We got 2 righties on the mound today. I was thinking, I'm trying to look at like not really home run hitters. Devers was supposed to go yard yesterday. Devers is obviously swinging an incredible bat right now. His numbers are off the friggin' charts. Jordan Alvarez, Yanner Diaz. These are all guys that we could target on the Astros. But look at Reif Snyder. Rob Reif Snyder actually might be a good look today for his hits, runs, and RBIs. He does have a high strikeout rate, but who doesn't on the Red Sox, right? Everyone does. I think Yoshida might be the only one on the Red Sox that literally has a K rate below 20%. Is probably Yoshida. Duran has also been heating up, yo. Duran is actually my go-to right here. So let's go see what Duran's looking like. Duran's numbers are fantastic on the stat sheet. Let's see what his numbers are like going up against whatchamacallit here. So they got Devers. He's got 2 home runs against Verlander. It's your lefty on righty matchup. He has 12 at bats, only 2 hits. Both them hits were home runs. All the rest were strikeouts. So when he does get a piece of Verlander, he sends that shit. But out of 12 at bats, he's got 2 home runs, 6 strikeouts, and 1 walk. Um, Connor Wong has really good numbers against Verlander. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? You think it's an under game? Oliver thinks it's an under game. Why did Eflin go on the do you know why, Oliver? Why he went on the IL? Because I really wanted Eflin out here for that last game. All right, so this is what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna give you guys Rice Snyder hits, runs, RBIs, and stay away from this game. There's not too much popping up. There's a bunch of hitters we can look at, but I do like Rice Snyder hits, runs, RBIs in this game today, and we'll leave it at that. And I am leaning the over still. I know Oliver's saying it's an under, but I am leaning the over still in this one. All right, next game we got the let me see here. So we got the Pirates and the Rangers, man. We got the Pirates and the Rangers. Um, Looks like we got the Pirates at a plus 130. We got the Rangers at a minus 155. We got a total of 8.5 here. It's slightly favored to the under. We got Domingo Herman coming out for the Pirates, and we got Andrew Heaney taking the mound for the Rangers. This is not an ideal spot for me personally. I do think that this could be in Rangers spot, honestly, but I'm not in love with this game. I mean, he's been kind of a mess, if you ask me. Um, his numbers look okay here, but they're not great. Domingo Herman, he's hard to know what we're going to get with him as well. This is just a very, very tough game for me. Um, I do like a couple batters for y'all in this game. I will say that. I mean, Marcus Simeon, his numbers look really good against Domingo Herman. He's slugging a 688. He's got a batting average of a 375. He's got 6 hits. He's got 3 singles, 2 doubles, 1 home run. So Marcus Simeon's numbers look fantastic here. And I'm going to stick with the Rangers in this one and just keep this game pushing, but I'm probably not going to touch it, to be honest with y'all. I'm probably not going to touch it. Also, Jonah Heim's got good numbers too, but not loving it, guys. I'm not loving this game at all. So Prolific saying Domingo was on the Yankees and not good. Um, Yeah, I don't like this game at all. I mean, I could see runs in it. So I think the Rangers are probably the play here. I'm not in love with Heaney. Definitely not in love with Heaney, but I definitely think that you could. Yeah, I agree, Oliver. I think this game can go over too. I don't trust either one of them, and definitely take your Ranger props here. I mean, if you guys want to keep on riding the uh the Seager train, be my guest. He's been an absolute fucking menace. Where would he even be placed at today? He's at a 280. He's at a 280 today. They got a Dolis Garcia at a plus 350, but he fell off quick. But yeah, that's where I'm at. I like the over Rangers and give me a who did I say for y'all? Marcus Simeon. Marcus Simeon. All right. We got the White Sox and the Giants. We got the White Sox and the Giants. So we got the White Sox coming in at a plus 195. It looks like the Giants are at a minus 238. Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I'm tripping. I thought it was another game. So we got the Giants at a minus 238. We got a total of 7 here. Favor to the over. Uh, favor to the under highly at a minus 118. You got Logan Webb coming out for the Giants. And then we got Garrett Crochet coming out for the White Sox. Um, I love Logan Webb here. This might be honestly one of my favorite plays of the day. Is probably going to be Logan Webb's pitching outs if they don't have him jacked to the moon, which they probably will. But I'm content with 20 and a half. Why does this shit happen to me, bro? Every time with these fucking pitchers, bro. 20 and a half for Logan Webb at a minus 155. All right, I'm taking it. It's terrible, terrible value, but I can see him going 8 fucking innings, bro. Like he's gonna come out here and deal. So I like the first 5 under the 2.5 here. I like the Giants on the run line. I think this is a big Giants spot. It does have the potential to be a pitcher's duel, but this is just another very, very tough game. Today's card is super rough. Um, so the first 5 total is set at, I thought it was at 2.5. It's at 3.5. So you could take the first 5 under 3.5. And of course, I want to go look at the Nerfy in this one because this could be the one where we take the Yerfy. Yep. So the Nerfy is at a minus 170, and we're going to take the Yerfy at a plus 125. That's where we go in this game. This could be a Nerfy. Prolific. I mean, you could pay the minus 170 if you want. That's your call. But I will not. I will definitely take the plus money on this one. So give me a plus 120 on the Yerfy. The yes runs first inning for me at a plus 195. I mean, a plus 125. I like it. All right. So it's going to be the Yerfy for me and the first 5 under 3.5. Both these guys have pretty impressive uh, numbers, but again, they're just so juiced. There's no point of taking them. I really did love Logan Webb's pitching outs. That is a line that we should have went and just automatically grabbed last night at like the 18 and a half or wherever it opened at. Because Logan Webb's gonna sit out there, and sit out there. I mean that boy, damn bottom of the 8th, Logan Webb's coming back out. Like crazy. All right. Next game we got the let me see here. We got the Padres taking on the Twins. We got the Padres taking on the Twins. We got the Twins at a plus 110. We got the Padres at a minus 130. We got a total of 8.5. Slightly favored to the under here. We got Simeon Woods Richardson coming out for the Twins, and it looks like the Padres are bringing out Matt Waldron. I love the over here. I think both these pitchers get hit up. They both suck, in my opinion. You got Waldron. He's just been steady regressing the entire time. I mean, in the last month or so, that's all we have seen from Waldron is straight regression. Uh, Now his last start, okay, I understand. You're at Coors Field. I get it, bro. But there's absolutely no excuses for 5 earned runs, 8 base hits to the damn Marlins. All right? There's no excuses for that. You got ripped back to back by the Marlins and the Nats. Bro, I can't. That is a huge issue for me when you're going up against the Twins lineup now. Huge issue for me. And then Richardson, he's no better. I mean, Richardson, uh, I mean, I can't trust him going against his Padres lineup, bro. Um, the Padres are hitting right-handed pitching extremely well right now. He is not a tough starter, Richardson. I mean, he folds like a lawn chair. So this is going. We're going to see runs early in this one, guys. We're going to see runs early in this one. I like the first five over here. They're not giving it away for free though. That's for damn sure. We're going to be paying for this one. So give me 1 second. So we're going to be getting a 4.5 at a -110. So it's pretty high. For a total that's set at 8.5, we're getting a 4.5 in the first five is pretty high. I still like it regardless. I do think that this is a good game that we could get runs out of. When we're talking about batters, I mean, there's quite a few that I like in this game. No one's popping up. See baseball savant. That's why. That's why, because fucking neither one of these pitchers have seen either one of these lineups. So not a single batter has seen either one of these pitchers in this game. So it looks like Larnach for the Twins is hitting the ball extremely well right now. Um, so Trevor Larnach for the Twins and Jackson Merrill's hitting the ball extremely well right now as well. And he don't strike out a lot. Merrill is just an all-around solid batter, man. He really is. So I like Jackson Merrill a lot today, actually, for the Padres, and I like Trevor Larnach for his hits, runs, and RBIs today. We're probably getting them at a really good price. Um, Let me see. Because it's not like Larnach has not been doing anything. He has been. He's been hitting the ball well. And he's that guy that will like if you got bases loaded, like you can count on Larnach to bring a run in. You know what I mean? Or if like it's a clutch moment, you can count on Larnach. Like he is always there when the Twins need him. So I really do like Larnach today, and I do like Merrill as well. Merrill might actually go yard again. Honestly, he's been hot, man. Do we get him? Do we get a Larnach and Merrill double? We actually might get that. Nah, we ain't getting it, people. We got him with Kepler. We got him with Lewis. That's all we got him with. Warner. Here he is with Warner, Machado, Merrill. Yeah, we ain't getting no Merrill and Larnach combination, but it doesn't matter. We're still getting Larnach's hits, runs, RBIs at a decent price here. So that's exactly where I'm going to go, guys. Give me Larnach hits, runs, and RBIs today. They're sitting at over 1.5 at a -110. I like it a lot. I like that one a lot. Yeah, Ozzy, fuck the Twins. That was some bullshit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That was some bullshit. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Trevor Lawrence hits, runs, RBIs, and I like the first five over in the Twins and Padres. All right, next game we got the Diamondbacks and the Marlins. We got the Diamondbacks and the Marlins here. Looks like let me see here. I know I got notes for this game. I thought I had a starter for the Diamondbacks last night. I guess I don't. But I thought I did. All right. Oh well. We'll just free ball this one. All right, so we got the Diamondbacks coming in at a -162. It looks like we got the Marlins at a +136. We got a total of 9 here. It's highly favored to the under uh at a 9, so I can see why. I mean, getting a number at 9 at Lone Depot, that's pretty. I don't know, man. That's pretty telling, right? So I kind of want to go over here, but are we going to? I know the Marlins been hitting the ball well, so if they're giving us a 9 at Lone Depot, we got Jordan Montgomery on the mound and we got Munoz on the mound. So who do we trust more? They both give up runs. I don't trust Munoz at all. Like 0% do I trust Munoz. He is awful. Awful. His sharp contact is through the roof. He might give up the most sharp contact in the entire league, honestly. So Diamondbacks team total is what comes to mind first, especially when I see a line like this. They are begging people, absolutely begging people to take the under in this spot here at a 9. Um, we love to fade Munoz, man. We love to fade Munoz. He loves to give up home runs. I mean, he just gave up another in his last start. That's 22 bombs, 22 home runs in 75 innings. That's how bad Munoz is. 22 home runs in 75 innings. And this D backs lineup is just full of power hitters that can let go at any second. So it's going to be the over 8.5 for me in this game. You got to give me the Diamondbacks team total here, over 4.5. And we are definitely going to be looking up some batters in this one, even though we're probably not going to get too many because both of these guys, we don't even have an announcer, pitcher announced for the Diamondbacks yet, which I really don't mind. I don't care who comes out. I truly don't. Oh, it's Montgomery. My fault. I apologize. It's Montgomery coming out for the Diamondbacks, which is still good. That plays the over. But yeah, it's hard to deny Jock Peterson right now. He's been hitting the ball extremely well. We know that he's been hot. Um, I went with Bride yesterday. He didn't really show up. I'm not going to trust it. Like I said, Jake Berger is another power hitter, but I think we target Diamondback hitters here. Honestly, Jock Peterson is always a target to go yard. We haven't seen much. Corbin Carroll, he went yard yesterday. He might not be a bad look today. And I actually like McCarthy for his hits, runs, and RBIs today. If you're getting Castillo in the lineup today, he might be a good look for his total bases or something. He's been hitting the ball pretty well. But I definitely like McCarthy hits, runs, RBIs, even though he's not hitting the ball well right now. He's not, but he will bring batters in, especially if it's a higher scoring game. Jock Peterson, total bases to go yard here. And yeah, man, we're going to look for an over at Lone Depot today. Them setting a 9 tells me everything I need to know. Yeah, he did. He did. So you like the Marlins first 5 team total over 1.5 in this one, Oliver? I took it yesterday and it fucked me. So you might be right. This might be the spot. That was my best bet yesterday. My best bet was the Marlins team total yesterday. Yeah, I love Castillo. That's what I'm saying. If he's in the lineup, see, even Oliver just said it. Castillo, he's from Miami. He went to Miami. If definitely look at his props today for sure. If he's in the lineup, take him, bro. Take him for his total bases, for his hit. Any way you can get Castillo, take him today. Because I like him a lot as well, Oliver. All right. Let's keep it pushing. It's not a bad look, man. Not a bad look. Like I said, Castillo. I mean, he's just a straight narrative play that I really like. And it's not like he hasn't been terrible. We've seen him get on the board plenty. All right. I guess that's it for me in this one. Berger's numbers against Jordan Montgomery are really good. By the way. Jake Berger's numbers against Jordan Montgomery. So look at this. He has 6 at bats. He's got 4 hits, 2 singles, 1 double, 1 home run, no strikeouts. He's slugging over 1,300. Yeah, buddy. Jake Berger might go yard today. All right. See what's next. Oh boy, we got the Rockies and the Nationals. You want to skip this one? We can skip this one if you want. We got the we got the Rockies coming in. We got the Rockies coming in here, looking like a plus 130 here. We got the Nationals at a minus 155. We got a total of 8.5 in this one, highly favored to the under. We got Tanner Gordon taking the mound for the Rockies today, and we got Parker taking the mound for the Natties. I like the Nationals here on the money line at a minus 155. I don't care. Call me square. Both starters got rocked in their last start. They're both coming off really bad outings. Uh, in Gordon's last start, he could not even make it out of the first inning, guys. Gordon could not even make it out of the first inning in his last start. He gave up 3 earned runs, 5 hits. The Rockies are 1-4 in Gordon's last 5 starts. Then you got Parker. Parker gave up 9 earned runs, 10 base hits to the Phillies, and the Nationals are 2-3 in Parker's last 5 starts. So we got two pitchers here that are coming off of terrible outings. They both love to give up sharp contact. They both get hit a lot. My whole thing here is Parker does his best work at home, and the Rockies play their worst ball on the road. This is a fantastic, fantastic Parker bounce back spot if I ever saw one. You're at home, you got the Rockies on the road. The Rockies cannot hit left handed pitching to save their life, man. They can't. They have been so bad against left handed pitching. And then on top of it, you put them on the road here. This could be a very, very good opportunity for Parker to bounce back. So I really think this line is priced fairly at a minus 155 for the Nationals. I think it's a really good price, even though it's kind of steep. I think we're getting the better lineup. We're getting the better starting pitcher. And you can even argue we're getting the better bullpen here as well. Um, all at a minus 155. I mean, I love the Nationals today. There's no way around it. Yeah, the price sucks, man, but sometimes you just got to pay the juice and not think much of it. You know, just the Nationals look like an easy dub today. So I'm going to be back in the Nationals here, man, at a minus 155. When it comes to hitters, I'm not crazy about anyone. I'm really not. I'm not crazy about anyone in this game. This is not the day I think that, a lot of hitter props are going to be hitting. That's why you don't really hear me calling out any big names, guys, because today feels like one of them days where we uh see your guys that really don't do much show up today, like I don't know. Like I'm trying to give you guys like an example, man, for the Rockies. I don't even know. Maybe like Stallings, someone like that for the Rockies. I do think Rogers shows up for this game though. Rogers has good numbers against Parker. It's your righty on lefty matchup. He's seen him 3 times. He's got one hit. It was a bomb. You know what I mean? He's slugging 1,300. So I mean, you're just not going to get many props here. But I do think this is a day where you see a lot of these guys deeper in the lineups that normally don't do much. Today's one of them days where you could see them type of guys really come out and have a good day. So that's why I'm targeting all these weird guys for you guys today because I really do feel like it's one of those days. But in this game, it's big Nationals for me. I think it's an easy call. I don't think there's too much else to even consider. It's big Nationals here, minus 155. I'll pay the juice here. Also, Parker's K's are at a 5.5. They got his pitching outs at a 17.5. I don't know where I would go here. Maybe his earned runs at a 2.5, but they're at a minus 160. If you have prize picks, depending on where they're priced at, if you have prize picks, sleeper, underdog, any of them, take Parker and his fantasy points tonight. All right, because this reminds me of the same. We barely escaped with our lives yesterday on the fantasy points that I gave out yesterday. We barely escaped, but I think Parker has a very good outing today. I just don't know where to take it because everything is jacked up, just like yesterday's line with the dude I took. So Parker's fantasy points for you guys who got prize picks and underdogs. And we are just simply going to back the Nationals here to pull off what should be an easy win. All right, next game we got the Guardians and the Yankees. All right, we got the Guardians at a my bad guys. We got the Guardians at a plus 120 here. I mean a plus my bad. We got the Guardians at a where are they at, man? We got the Guardians at a plus 164. We got the Yankees at a minus 198. We got a total of 8.5. It's highly favored to the under. We got Joey Cantillo coming out for the Guardians. And then we got Nestor Cortez coming out for the Yankees. So it looks like it's going to be a bullpen game for the Guardians. And that's what I was anticipating last night. Cortez looked good versus the White Sox. Okay. You guys know we talk about fucking Nestor Cortez all the time. Congratulations, Nestor Cortez. You had a great outing against the White Sox, bro. First of all, they are one of the worst teams, right, in the league. They are not just in general, but versus right-handed and left-handed pitching, period, right? So I'm glad he went out there, had a bounce back start, make him feel good. But I mean, he is walking into a onslaught right here. I feel like, um, I mean, you're getting Nestor Cortez at a minus 198. I get he's at home and all, but man, this Guardians team has been hitting the ball a lot better versus left-handed pitching recently. They are actually now top 10 in ISO and OPS when it comes to left-handed pitching in the last month. Uh, this Guardians lineup has seen Cortez in April already, and they got to him quick. Like they already shown us that they can hit up Cortez. And honestly, I am not worried about this being a bullpen game for the Guardians because the Guardians have one of the best bullpens in the majors. I mean, this price for the Guardians is absolutely ridiculous, man. I think all the value is on the Guardians here. I don't care who they bring out for pitching. Um, so last time, back in April, when the Guardians seen Cortez, they got 4 earned runs against him, 2 home runs, 8 base hits. And like I said, we know how strong this Guardians bullpen is. So I am going to be, in fact, backing the Guardians on the money line here. Now, looking at Cortez's numbers, his career numbers, all the way since back to 2015, his numbers are really good against the Guardians. But this is a new Guardians team. He has only seen them once this year, and he got ripped. This is a much different team than what we've seen in recent history, in recent seasons. This is a different Guardians team. This is one of the spots or one of the situations where I just can't back baseball savant on this one. They're just not right numbers. They're not, in my opinion. You know, 56 plate appearances. He got a batting average of a 196 against the Guardians. He's got an xWOBA 220. I mean, these are just numbers that I can't get behind. Maybe his Ks, sure. We see pitchers get their Ks all the time, and get hit up. But I'm sorry, this Guardians team don't strike out. Cortez ain't getting Ks. He's getting rocked. And this Guardians team don't strike out for shit. So I love everything about the Guardians here. I know it's a ballsy call out, especially at a plus 164. But guys, a lot to do with betting is riding value. And we are getting a lot for our money in this game. We really are. We're getting a lot for our money in this game. So give me the Guardians here at a plus 164. Oliver likes the Yankees at a minus 1.5. He says, remember the Yankees gave up 6 runs in the 12th inning last night. That's fine, man. I'm not even. I'm just going with pure value here, Oliver. Pure value. You can't tell me the value is not on the Guardians here, man. All right. Next game we got the Reds and the. I do like the under in that game, so we're not going to touch any batters. We got the Reds and the Blue Jays. So in this game, we got the Reds. We got the Reds coming in at a minus 110. We got the Blue Jays now at a minus 110. This game is a straight pick 'em. Uh, we got a total of 8.5 here, slightly favored to the under at a minus 115. We got Nick Martinez taking the mound for the Reds, and then we got Y Rod coming out for the Blue Jays. So we got Yariel Rodriguez coming out for the Blue Jays. All right, Blue Jays here, man. Give me the minus 110 for the Blue Jays. I'll back Rodriguez in this spot. Why not? I do think we take some hits and runs in this game. There's a possibility it goes over, but I don't trust neither one of these lineups enough to give you guys an over 8.5 here. Um, Rodriguez has been a cash cow at Rogers Center. If you guys go look at his numbers, his splits from road to home, night and day. It's almost a 3 ERA difference, if I'm right. If I'm correct. I remember seeing it last night. I don't have his road ERA written down for some reason. That's normally a stat I'll write in my notes. I don't know why I didn't write it down. But I know for a fact his road and home splits are massively different. So uh, you got Rodriguez, who is really good at Rogers Center. He Let me see here. He is actually Rodriguez has not gave up more than 3 runs at home at all this year. Not once has he given up more than 3 runs at home this year. Rodriguez. He knows how to keep the ball on the ground, you know, and he knows how to keep the ball in the park. I'm not going to say that Rodriguez is doing his best K work that he has the potential of doing, because I know Rodriguez has K potential. We just haven't really seen it that much. I feel like not as good as it could be. But he's very good at keeping the ball in the park, man. And that's why he's very good at Rogers Center. Um, so you look at Martinez. He did not look good versus the Royals last start. I understand it's the Royals. It's kind of a big difference than the Blue Jays, because this Blue Jays lineup is trash. I mean, they are so inconsistent. They are so bad. I don't know where any kind of structure is on this team. It's very hard to back them, but I just don't know, man. And Martinez, we got to remember about Nick Martinez also, guys. He's one of them guys that really, truly is a reliever. He is not a starter, man. He is not a starter. He is truly out of the bullpen. He is a reliever, Nick Martinez. And I truly believe that. So that's a whole nother reason why I don't want to back him. We have seen the Blue Jays offense get active lately. So at a minus 110 with Rodriguez at home, give me the Blue Jays here on the money line in the first 5. We'll get in and out of this one and, try not to go too far with it. We did see Springer. I think he snapped yesterday. He did hit the home run, so maybe Springer's starting to heat up. I do like his numbers in this situation today against Martinez. He's got 1 home run against him. He's got 4 singles. He's slugging over 500. So I think George Springer could probably be another good look today if you're trying to back anyone on in this game. But I don't think this should be the game where you necessarily go running after batters, you know. But if you were, I would run back Springer possibly. All right. Next game we got the Phillies and the Braves. This looks like a straight pitching matchup. I mean, it truly does. This looks like a pitching matchup, but I think this game goes over. Truly. So let's look at it. So we got the Phillies coming in at a -110. We got the Braves at a -110. We got another pick 'em here. We are in Atlanta. You got Aaron Nola taking the mound for the Phillies, and you got Max Fried taking the mound for the Braves. We got a total of 7.5 in this game. I know, I know it looks like I know it looks like a under spot because of the starting pitching, but I think you got to really be careful with this game. I think it does go over, and I think the Phillies have a big part of why it goes over. We have seen this same pitching matchup twice already this year, right? So Max Fried and Nola, Phillies and the Braves, have gone head to head already twice. This is their third time seeing each other with the same pitching matchup. And that gives us kind of an edge because we can kind of see what it's been like. Both teams have split the two games, so each team has won, right, a game. But the thing that sticks out is Max Fried did bad in both games. The Phillies really beat up Max Fried in both games pretty bad. The Braves, the one game, the one game that the Braves won, Max Fried didn't even make it out of the first inning. They completely ripped him. The Braves had to rally back and win that game. That's what happened in the Braves win. Max Fried got ripped in both games. Um, so Fried does not look great. I mean, returning from injury, I mean, there's a lot going on with him, man. There really is. And now you have to come back and then face this Phillies lineup again. Bro, good luck. I think he's in big trouble here. I truly do. I think the Phillies lineup is probably going to rip him. You got Nola. I mean, he looked good versus the Nationals, but I don't trust Nola necessarily neither. Um, he looked good in his last start, but the Braves, I don't know. I kind of I kind of trust the Phillies offense, but again, I don't. You know what I mean? And I don't necessarily trust Nola. So I think we go with the over 7.5 in this one. I think we look at Max Fried and see where his pitching numbers are. Maybe we could take his over earned runs. Maybe we could take his whatever. Let's just see what they're marking him at. So Max Fried's pitching outs, I mean his pitching outs are at a 17 and a half. I don't want to mess with Max Fried's pitching outs because it would not surprise me in the least if he don't go 6, even if he is getting hit up. Um, you got his hits allowed are at 5.5. His earned runs are probably where I would go. So you could get Max Fried's earned runs over 2.5 at a -105. That looks like the best deal for me. But I really do like this over today in this game. Um, you could look at I think also you could probably look at Nola's K's. I think Nola has the possibility of coming out here and sitting these boys down. They got him at a 5.5 at a -110. So yeah, man. Why? What's wrong with this one? Oh, because it says +110. I got you. I see. Um, because Prolific said I fuck up some banners. Yeah, that shit's wrong. Yep, it's -110 on both sides. If we were getting the Braves at +110, I would still fade them because the whole damn world would have been on them. But yeah, I definitely like the over in this one. Uh, don't expect a pitcher's duel here, guys. I would not expect a pitcher's duel here. But again, I'm not loving today's card whatsoever. All right. When it comes to batters, I don't want to take anyone because everyone got so many goddamn strikeouts. But Jesus, man, my board is just lit up with this game. Completely lit up from top to bottom with Braves and Phillies batters. My game is just, this whole thing is lit up. And it's because it's such big sample sizes. These teams and these pitchers have seen each other so much that, I mean, you just get mad stats for everything. So Austin Riley has got 6 home runs off of Aaron Nola. I'm just going to throw that out there. But I don't think Austin Riley ain't even in the Braves lineup, I don't think. I think he got hurt or something. Let me see here. Yeah, I can't find it. All right. Acuna, I know they haven't, man. Prolific says they haven't. Yeah, I know he broke his hand. I remember. So I don't know, man. I would say take the over and just kind of watch the runs pile up. This 6.5, you're getting it strictly off of names. You're getting strictly off of names. I mean, look at Max Fried's career numbers against the Phillies, people. Look at his career numbers against the Phillies. Come on, man. You got to do better. You got to do better. Just give me the over 7.5. This could be a free lunch. Honestly. This could be a free lunch. Give me the over 7.5. Phillies versus Braves. All right, next game we got. We got the Brewers and the Cardinals. We got the Brewers and the Cardinals. Yo, big Brewers taking off with the Central, boy. They are just hauling ass and they ain't taking no prisoners. Quietly too. They're like them real quiet assassins, bro. They're like this every year too. And constantly. That was one of my futures this year. Brewers to make the playoffs. Looking really good. Guess where we got it at? We got it at a minus 105, just like we did last year. Um, so I mean that Brewers to make the playoffs, man. Take that shit every year as a future. Because it happens. It happens. And they always underprice them. Look at the price here for the Brewers. Minus 108. Man, give me that shit. We got the Brewers at a minus 108. We got the Cardinals at a minus 112. We got a total of 7.5. We got Tobias Myers coming out for the Brew Crew. And we got Kyle Gibson taking the mound for the Cardinals. I love the Brewers here. I love this price. We've seen a pretty weird price for the Brewers yesterday, too. So I don't want to hear that it's a trap line because we've seen the same thing for the Brewers yesterday. And the Brewers are just a team that gets disrespected all the time. So we have seen the same pitching matchup. Was it in August? I think it was actually, was it this month? I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure we've seen this pitching matchup already, but I can't be sure. But either way, my where I'm getting with this is Myers is the better option. All right. I mean, hands down, I don't have to even think about it. You got the Brewers at a minus 108 here, man, for Myers. It just looks like value to me. Gibson has really not been an option, guys, at all. I mean, we have seen nothing but regression from Gibson. Nothing but regression. I mean, he has an ERA over 6 in this month alone. You know? I mean, his numbers at Busch Stadium are terrible. Let's see what he looks like against the Brewers lineup. Not bad, actually. Not bad at all. It's actually Myers' numbers who look terrible. Yeah, fucking Gibson's numbers look really good. But I don't care. He don't pitch well at home. He really don't. Gibson don't pitch well at home, man. And I like what I've seen from the Brewers lately. Myers has looked amazing, man. I don't care what these numbers say right here. Myers has looked amazing. I mean, he had a few really good road starts. And the crazy thing is, he was playing good teams, man. Yeah, man. I mean, Brewers are just a better team. We're getting a better starting pitcher, in my opinion. Give me the Brewers here on the money line at a minus 108. I think the wrong team's favored here, guys. Got to give me the Brewers here. Got to give me the Brewers here. All right. When it comes to hitters, Gary. Where's Gary? I don't see him though. Just talking about Gary Sanchez, by the way, but I'm not thrilled about it. I mean, Willie Adames tried yesterday, right? I was on Contreras yesterday. I don't know, man. Let me know who you guys like because I'm stuck on this one. I'm stuck like Chuck on this one. Let me see. Anybody? Nobody? All right. Let's keep it moving. Next game we got. So it's Brewers for me in that game, man. Big Brewers. Big Brewers in that game. All right, looks like we got the Tigers and the Cubs, man. This is another ugly, ugly game, man. I mean, this is just an ugly card today. That means we're probably going to dominate it. Um, we got the Tigers at a plus 136 here. We got the Cubs at a minus 162. We got a total of 7.5 in this one, favored to the over. Looks like we have no starter listed for the Tigers, and the Cubs are bringing out Talion. Listen, I do not trust Talion at all. He has been he has not been a good option, period. He has an ERA over 5 this month alone. The Tigers are hitting the ball pretty well right now. I mean, they're quietly hitting the ball well right now because we haven't seen much coming out of Detroit recently at all. Um, so Talion has a good K percent here against this lineup, but he gets hit. He has an opponent batting average of a 366. Um, so I do want to target Javier Baez against Talion here. He's got 2 home runs against him. He's got 12 hits. He's got 6 singles, 4 doubles, 2 home runs, slugging over 1,000. I love Javier Baez today, and I want to give Carpenter a try, but Kenny Carpenter has just been a fucking bum. He's been a bum. He pisses me off, bro. So give me Javier Baez in this one. I think he sends one today. I really do. I think Javier Baez hits a home run today. Other than that, I'm staying completely away from this game. It's disgusting. So you're saying Kenta Maeda's coming out for the Tigers? What? All right. Kenta Maeda's coming out for the Tigers. All right. All right, next game we got the Angels and the Royals. This is a little bit of a better game in my opinion, but not much better. I mean, a lot of these games are just really ugly today. We got the Angels at a plus 145. We got the Royals at a minus 175. We got a total of 9. It's highly favored to the over at a minus 118. We got Johnny Cueto coming out for the Angels, and we got Michael Lorenzen coming out for the Royals. Guys, Lorenzen, he has his issues, just like we all do. Lorenzen has his issues, but we have to give him his flowers when they're due. You know, ever since he has joined the Royals, I have to say, I like this guy. I do. He's been pitching extremely fucking well since he went to Kansas City, man. I don't ask me. We see it all the time, right? Sometimes you just find your spots. And I think Lorenzen has found a pretty good home in Kansas City. I mean, he looks good. I mean, he has not given up more than 3 runs in his last 3 starts. I mean, he gets to see his old team here. I mean, this could be a big game for Lorenzen here. I mean, imagine him come out here and shut down the Angels. It's not too far fetched. I mean, the Royals bats are getting active too, man. So not only do we have narrative here, right? We have Lorenzen going against his old team, but we also have him pitching really well. We got the Royals lineup really being active lately. I mean, why not? Give me the Royals, man. -1.5 at a +114. I think they get it done. Michael Lorenzen numbers are not great against the Angels, but I don't care. I do not care. I think he has a good start, man. Give me Lorenzen here. They got Lorenzen K's at a 4.5. I'm gonna stay away from it. But I do like Lorenzen's pitching outs over 15.5 at a +100. I do like the price on that. I'll take the chance for him to go 5.25. Um, I don't know too much about Johnny Cueto here, enough for me to back him. We haven't seen him much, so I'm not gonna fuck with Cueto at all. When we are talking about some hitters in this game, though, there's a couple that we got to target here on the Royals. Hunter Renfroe has really good numbers against Cueto. Paul DeJong has good numbers. There's quite a few guys that have some decent numbers for us to look at here. Um, Bobby Witt has been hitting the ball pretty well. Yeah, it's going to be Royals for me on the run line, guys. Royals on the run line. Yep. Love it, man. Carpenter going to hit a home run just because you called him a bum. Probably, Oliver. That's how it works for me, bro. Absolutely. So watch Carpenter tonight. Oliver's right. He's probably going to go yard. All right, let's keep moving, man. We're making good time. We got the Rays and the A's. Like a Dr. Seuss book. We got the Rays and the A's. I don't think I even wrote this game down, bro. Like, I am so done with today's cards. It's not even a joke. But I have to bet it because these are the cards that I do extremely well on. All right, so we got the Rays coming in. Looks like the Rays are at a. Why are we getting such a good price here? We're getting the Rays at a -130 today. We're getting the A's at a +110. We got a total of 7.5, highly favored to the under at a -118. We got Ryan Pepiot coming out for the Rays, and he is going against Mitch Spence. This is a line where I need Oliver to talk me out of because Jesus Christ, does this look like a trap? Um, Pepiot had a great start in his return versus the D-backs. I mean, he looked fucking amazing. I thought Pepiot was going to struggle bad in that game. You're first coming back, after injury or whatever he had going on. You got to face the Diamondbacks on the road. And man, he went out there and straight up dominated. I mean, Pepiot, we talk about him all the time. This guy has a high ass ceiling. He is a great pitcher, man. Like, he has all the potential in the world. I mean, I don't know. I like Pepiot against his lineup. I'm not loving this Rays offense. That's my problem here. I can't trust the Rays to back him up. But you're going against Spence. Like, they're going to. Spence has a very, very small sample size against the Rays roster, but they're good numbers. Pepiot has a bigger sample size, and he's got good numbers. Look, man, I'm taking the Rays here. I'm going with what I know. Give me the Rays on the money line. It looks like risky business. It does. It looks like risky business here because it does. This line is telling me the A's are going to win this game. And that's exactly what this line is telling me. The A's are going to win this game, but I can't trust it, man. Give me the Rays. We're getting Pepiot at a -130. I'll take it all day. I'll take it all day. All right. Looks like we got our last game of the night. We got the Mariners playing the Dodgers. We got the Mariners playing the Dodgers. All right, guys. So we got the Mariners at a +154. We got the Dodgers at a -185. We got a total of 8 here. It's slightly favored to the no, highly favored to the under here at a minus 118. It looks like Logan Gilbert is coming out for the Mariners, and it looks like the Dodgers are bringing out Jack Flaherty. Um, I mean, tell me this does not look like a Flaherty spot to the end, bro. Like, I don't care what anyone says, bro. I think Flaherty comes out here and gets 10 plus Ks tonight. I shit you not. Flaherty has not been exactly great, right? Like since he's since he joined the Dodgers, he has not really been good. Like he hasn't. But the one thing, the one thing that makes Flaherty Flaherty is his K work, right? Like that's what I know Flaherty for. I know Flaherty for getting Ks and looking good as he does it because his K work is nasty. He does have some filthy shit, man. And that has not changed. That's one thing that has not changed about Flaherty. He still will go out there and get you his Ks. Even if he's getting rocked, he'll still grab those Ks. And now he's going against a Mariners lineup that has one of the highest K rates in the entire league. I mean, even if and on top of it, can you trust this Mariners team to get runs, to get any runs? I think we see the Mariners really take an ass whooping from Flaherty today. Don't get me wrong, I like Gilbert a lot. Gilbert is a really good pitcher, man. He really is. But the same problem that all of this good Mariners have a good rotation. The problem with this rotation is the Mariners don't give their pitchers any support whatsoever. So you could be the best pitcher in the world, but you're not going to win games if you're not putting up runs. And the Mariners do not put up runs. So, and going against a Dodgers lineup like this, all you need is a single is a home run, right? With a couple guys on base, and that's enough to beat the Mariners. Like if you put up 3 runs on the Mariners, there's a very very good chance you're going to win that game. And I don't find that hard to believe that the Dodgers can't do that today. That's how I cap a Mariners game. If I think the other team could put up at least 3 or 4 runs, they have an extremely good chance of beating the Mariners. But the Dodgers are obviously at a minus 185 today, so we can't straight bet them. I do like the Dodgers minus the 1.5 at the plus 124. But my bigger play is going to be Flaherty and his K's. I think Flaherty comes out here and absolutely sits boys down. Let's see where he's at. They got him at a 7.5 at a minus 120. It's not value, but like I said, I think he gets 10 today. I really do. I think Flaherty comes out here and absolutely shits on the fucking Mariners today. All right. I don't think we have any WNBA, but I could be wrong. Yep, we do. We got 2 games. We got 2 games in the WNBA that I don't mind talking about. So I guess we could talk about those real quick. Um, Let me see if I can bring them up. Just give me a second, guys. Come on, Jack Gaines. Bro, I need a new desktop. This thing is terrible. All right, so it looks like it's coming up. We got the Mercury and the Dream, and we got the Lynx and the Aces. So the Mercury, they're laying 3 points in this one. The Dream are at home getting 3 points. So the Dream are home dogs here at a plus 124 on the money line, and we got the Mercury at a minus 148 on the money line, and we got a total of 165.5 in this one. This actually might not be a bad game. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This looks like a pretty good one. I mean, when you look at it, you automatically think Mercury is the better team. Like they are the much better team. But first of all, this line only opened up at a 2, right? The Mercury are going to be huge public dogs. I mean, huge public favorites today. The line did move the right way. It moved up to a 3. So it didn't move the right way because people are going to be slamming the shit out of the Mercury here. I think this is a dream spot. I think the line is telling us everything. The Dream has not really looked good as a team, but their last couple of games they have looked okay. Maybe they turn second half of the season team. The Dream. They could have a good second half, man. They started off on the right foot. I mean, the Mercury's defense is not good, guys. They're not. The Mercury's defense is fucking awful. Now I know the Dream's offense ain't necessarily great, but I think the Dream can run it up here. Um, I think the Dream wins outright. Give me the Dream here. I think they win on the money line here. Um, what is the Dream averaging? I know they're only averaging probably 75 points a game, but I do just want to look at their team total real quick, just to be sure. If we're getting anything around like, 76, 77, somewhere around there, we'll take that. But let me see it first. I doubt it. Not, I doubt they'll do that with this with this defense. Actually, I'm not getting no lines at all. So if anyone knows the Dreams team total, please let me know. I can't find it. All right. But I definitely like the Dream here on the money line. If I were looking at any player props in this game, uh I mean Tina Charles, man, bitch balls out, bro. She balls. Um, I see where her points are. I don't know who else to look at, but I definitely want to target someone on the Dream, man. So we're getting Tina Charles sitting at a 14 and a half at a minus 120. You serious? Give me Tina Charles points over 14 and a half at a minus 120, bro. I love it. I think she comes out here and gets it done. Give me Tina Charles today, 14 and a half at a minus 120. And we're going to take the Dream on the money line. Let's get it. All right, next game. One more game. One more game. We got the Minnesota Lynx playing the Las Vegas Aces. We got the Aces laying 7 points. They are at home. We got the Lynx getting 7 points. We got a total of 167. Um, we know the books are extremely biased when it comes to the Aces. Don't get me wrong, the Aces are a good team, right? But they are overpriced a lot. And I think they're overpriced here. The line opened up at a 5.5. 5.5. And now we're already getting 7. Give me both dogs here. I like the Lynx today. I'm sorry. I think they're going to get it done. Dude, Collier is playing like she is pissed off, bro. Like she is playing like a fucking animal, you know? I see no reason why she does not continue to straight dominate anyone she steps in front of. So I love Collier today. The Aces defense is not exactly a defense. This team doesn't play defense. Aces just don't. I mean, they're giving up almost 85 points a game. And when you're getting 7 points against a defense that is giving up almost 85 points a game, you have an extremely good chance of covering. And honestly, this line could move up higher because people are going to be eating the Aces up tonight. So let's see where they got Collier tonight. If we're getting her at a good price, that's where we're going. We could parlay both of them. They got her at an 18 and a half. All right, so let's see if we could do this. Let's go with. All right, so we're going to take the plus. We're going to take the 15 plus for Collier, and then we are going to go back to my other game, and we're going to look for Tina Charles and take her points also at a. It's high. It's a minus 156, y'all. But it's Collier 15 plus, Tina Charles 12 plus points at a minus 156. I think it's a fucking gem, but it's a little pricey. If you want to take if you want to just take Charles over 14 and a half and take out that 12 plus, right? You might as well go down to her points and take the 15 because you're getting such a better price on it. So, but if you just take the over 14 and a half here, you're getting it at a plus 190, a, a plus 129. So you're getting it at a plus 129 for Tina Charles, over 14 and a half, and then Collier for 15 plus points. It's at a plus 129. I like it. All right, and then for my best bet today, that I want to give you guys, it's very tough because today's card is extremely tough. Um, but I think we're going to have to go with. Let me see. Give me 1 second. You know what? Let's just go with Tina Charles points over 14 and a half. Let's just take it. Let's just do it. I'll put it in right now. I like it, bro. Tina Charles over 14 and a half points at a minus 120 today. I mean, come on, man. She's going against the Mercury. They don't play too much defense. She's been on a rampage. I like Tina Charles over 14 and a half points here. I think her last game she got like 30. So definitely give me Tina Charles here, man. 14 and a half at a minus 120. I think she gets it done, and I think the Dream get it done. All right. So about last night. About last night. Your boy swept the board again, man. Your boy swept the board again. I still got the offer on the table. Two people did. One got it already. The one guy said he was going to get it, but I haven't heard from him yet. So as of right now, I still have two spots left. If you want the NFL season for $100 for my VIP, hit me up. We'll start as soon as you pay. So if you pay today, you'll start today and you'll have VIP all the way until the end of the NFL, which is absolutely insane for $100, y'all. Like you have no idea how much value that truly is. So that's still on the table. I only had one spot left, but the other guy didn't hit me back. So, so I got two spots left. I can only do three spots because I'm losing a ton of money on that deal. So I can only do two spots. James, I kind of already figured that. I got you, bro. I'll hit you up after the show. Um, and Oliver's best bet is Alicia Gray over 15 and a half points at a minus 114. Oliver, I love that play, bro. Absolutely love it. All right, guys. Hope you guys have a great day, man. Thank you for tuning in to Plug Talk. Tomorrow I will be back on X because I have to, right? I kind of have to. But if I'm paying for fucking X, man, it pisses me off, bro. Because now, yeah, bro, because now I gotta pay for StreamYard, which does the stream, all this, right? That's fucking $19 a week, right? So that's $80 a month there. And now I'm going to be paying another $22 a month for X, meaning that's almost $100 a month to do a stream that I do for free. I have to start seeing signups or something. I have to, or I'm not going to be able to continue to do this. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. Thank you. We will be back uh on Twitter tomorrow. So like I said, man, if you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate all you guys, man. Have a great day and Man, let's sweep the fucking board again today, man. I think we're going to. I think we're going to sweep the board in VIP again today. I truly do. I feel it. I feel it.